Have you ever woken up and felt like life is running ahead while you are standing still? Like everyone else is moving forward while you remain stuck in the same routine? If yes, then this story is for you. There was a boy named Ethan who lived in a small but peaceful American town. He was just like many teenagers today. Not bad at studies but not motivated either. Not lazy but always waiting for the right moment to start something meaningful. Ethan had dreams bigger than his town. He wanted to create things that mattered, design apps, build ideas, and become someone who left a real mark on the world. But there was one problem. He always delayed the first step. Every morning he would promise himself that today would be different, but every night he found himself scrolling on his phone, lying on his bed, wasting hour after hour. His mind was full of goals, but his actions never matched. He believed he had an endless supply of time. There would always be tomorrow. There would always be another day. It became a rhythm that controlled his entire life. His parents reminded him again and again that time would not wait, but he would smile and say the same line every time. I will start soon. Have plenty of time. And deep down he actually believed it. Days turned into weeks, and those weeks slowly became months. His dreams stayed the same, but his effort stayed at zero. One evening something went differently. A storm had passed through the town and the electricity was out. Ethan sat alone in his room, lit only by the soft glow of the moon coming through the window. His phone was dead. His laptop was off. For the first time in a long while his world was silent. In front of him stood an old table clock that had belonged to his grandfather. Its steady sound echoed in the room. It felt louder than ever before. Ethan stared at it. For the first time he noticed how each tick felt like a pulse. A reminder that something was constantly moving even when he was not. As he leaned closer, something happened that he never imagined. The sound of the clock shifted. The steady rhythm turned into a softer, slower voice. And then he heard it clearly. Ethan, why do you let me slip away? His heart pounded. He looked around, but the room was empty. The voice continued. I'm your time. And you keep losing me. The silence of the room made the voice feel even sharper. Ethan whispered softly. What does that mean? The voice answered with calm certainty. You spend your hours on things that take you nowhere. You say you will start later. But later is a word without truth. You only ever have now. Ethan felt a strange chill move through him. He remembered all the times he wanted to learn something new but never did. All the moments he promised himself he would improve but instead chose comfort and distraction. Every lost hour suddenly felt heavy. The voice spoke again. Every moment you waste becomes weight on the future you want. Every delay builds regret. I move forward whether you come with me or not. Ethan wanted to blame his routine or his school or his situation, but deep inside he knew the truth. The real problem was not the world. It was him. He gathered courage and asked in a trembling voice. Is it too late to change? The clock responded with a message that felt like a spark inside him. It is never too late to begin, but it is always too late to waste another moment. Those words hit him harder than anything he had ever heard. The storm outside calmed. The power returned. His phone lit up again. Notifications flooded in. But this time Ethan did not reach for the screen. He pushed the phone aside. Instead he picked up an empty notebook that had been lying untouched for months. He wrote down his goals, his plans, his ideas, the things he always said he would begin tomorrow. For the first time he felt real clarity. He realized that dreams do not grow in the future. They grow in the moments you choose to act. Goals do not rise from hope. They rise from discipline and effort. He decided that night that he would no longer be controlled by delay. No more waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment was the one he already had. Right now. The next morning he woke with a new energy. He started learning the things he wanted to master. He replaced empty scrolling with focused skills. He removed distractions that slowed him down. His days gradually changed. His habits shifted. It was not easy. But he remembered the words that shook him awake in the dark. Time moves with or without you. So choose to move with it. Years passed. Ethan became everything he once imagined. Creator, builder, a designer who inspired others with his work. He traveled the world sharing his ideas and helping others bring their visions to life. But no matter where he went or how successful he became, he never forgot the moment that changed everything. The night when time spoke to him and reminded him that the greatest power he would ever have was the present. Today you and I have the same hours as Ethan had. The same hours that every successful person had when they started. The difference lies in how we use them. Time does not pause, does not repeat, does not ask permission. You can spend it or you can shape it, but you cannot save it for later. So ask yourself right now, are you moving forward or standing still? Are you building your dream or delaying it? Because time will not knock on your door the way it knocked on Ethan's. It will simply keep moving, and it will not come back. If you want to change your life, you do not need a perfect day or a perfect plan. You just need to begin. Right here. Right now. The greatest gift you will ever hold is this moment in your hands. Start using it before it slips away.